Welcome back, fellow adventurers. On our last RV Travels adventures, we shared how we planned our RV travels and shared our unforgettable travels through Where the Music Died. We stayed at a great Harvest Toast and indulged in some amazing barbecue as we celebrated Joel's birthday. On this week's video, we continue to head south and explore two state parks in Missouri and Kansas. One had a sketchy road to get in, and we were biting our nails. So sit back, buckle up, and enjoy our RV travels as we chase our sunshine.
We had a great stay last night here at a Harvest Host. It is at the Iowa Aviation Heritage Museum, which is in the regional airport here in Ankeny or something like that, Iowa.
Yeah. You can probably hear maybe a little bit of road noise behind us right now, and our generators running in the RV. But overall, though, being that it's an airport, this is not a busy airport.
No, not at all, at least not yesterday. But it's also, they have you park right along the main drive that goes kind of out of the tarmac. So if you're a large rig, they'll open the gate, you can turn around and they get you set up, and they're super friendly. You can go in and take a tour. It's by donation, and the staff is super knowledgeable about airplanes and World War II and I, and they will walk you through it, or you can walk around by yourself. They also have a flight simulator, which I gave a try.
He did. I would say that he crashed and burned because he actually didn't even take off in the right location, but he did make it, and it was pretty fun. He was like a kid in a candy store doing that, as he loves planes.
In all fairness, the calibrations were off.
Oh, they were, that's true. But Michael, who is the main person that you contact for Harvest Host here, is so super friendly and knowledgeable. He let us know that the museum has been up and running since 1999, and when the person that had been running it and owned it had passed away, he took over and they became a nonprofit. So everything here is by donations, and like Joel said, they're so super friendly and knowledgeable about the planes, and they have a whole entire history section dedicated to airmen in the military that were from Iowa.
Yeah, it's not a large museum, I wouldn't say, by any means, and they have one of the largest remote-controlled airplanes in the world.
It's definitely something to see, and this is another great Harvest Host location. And if you're looking to become a member of Harvest Host, put that in our description of this video below, and I'll put a QR code up here so that you can join. It is a great opportunity for overnight stays in between travels.
Yeah, last night after they closed, there was nobody down this road. Like I said, there's a gate right at the end of it that goes out of the tarmac, so nobody was down here. We had the whole place to ourselves.
So,
and here comes a plane now.
Oh, here's a plane taking off. And we're going to be hitting the road, and we're heading to a Missouri state park. So let's head there.
Here we go.
Here we go, Wallace State Park Campground. All right, time for Joel's event. We do a lot of research prior to booking our campground spot, trying to make sure it can fit our rig comfortably and safely. However, have you ever gotten to a campground or park that says it's Big Rig Friendly, but you find out the roadways in or around the park really are not? Unfortunately, many of these campgrounds, especially state and county parks, were built back when people used smaller vehicles or camped in smaller units or tents. This means roadways and driveways into your spot may be narrow, windy, and filled with obstacles like tree branches, rocks, or potholes that can damage your RV. This can add a lot of stress to what may have already been a long or troublesome travel day. The key to surviving your arrival is to slow down, be observant, have a great spotter in the passenger seat if possible, and if you do meet another rig on a narrow road, try to visually communicate with the other driver to navigate passing each other safely. In the end, being patient, observant, and careful navigating the road will make your arrival a success. Then have a beer or a bourbon. Well, we made it on the connector trail from the campground to the main trail here, the Deer Run Trail, which is a total 3 miles. And of course, like always when you're with Deb, there's warning signs. So be careful of steep inclines, crossing water without bridges, rocks. What it doesn't say, there's probably snakes too. So here we go.
The nice thing is it didn't say anything about heights. So I might be safe on this one with no heights. We'll see.
very close. That one took a big
I got it on film. Oh, here he is again. We would think about letting Maya go swimming. However, right on their sign that's always there says there's a warning, unacceptable bacterial levels may be present.
So she's not going in.
No, we're not
And
gonna.
neither are we.
No.
But it's closed. Moose out front should have told you.
Sorry, folks, park's closed. The moose out front should have told you.
And now we're backtracking to head back. We were literally almost done. Trail's closed, but now we gotta backtrack. That's okay. It's beautiful out. Beautiful trails. We made it. As always, Hull Trail was off. It was supposed to be a 3.6 mile hike. Ended up being just over 5, but a portion of the trail was also closed, so we had to backtrack. And we technically left right from our campsite, which added another probably
quarter mile, half
yeah.
mile, something like that. So,
but I think this would be gorgeous if the water was actually there.
yeah, there's no water.
So wrong time of the year, but
Trails are well marked, easy to walk on, not too many hazards, so pretty nice.
yeah, and I didn't get us lost.
No.
But now I think because we did this awesome hike, I'm gonna make some lunch, cheese and crackers, of course cheese from Wisconsin.
Of course.
And
we're gonna get in the air conditioning.
Yeah, so let's go relax.
Well, good morning, everyone.
Yeah, we had a wonderful stay here at Wallace State Park in Missouri. But we stayed 2 nights, and now we're gonna keep heading south.
Yeah, it was a really nice site, really quiet this time of year. The roads getting in are a little tight, especially, 101, I think, coming in there. And then the actual driveway at the state park's a little windy and hilly and narrow, but it's doable. Plenty of big rigs here, just take your time, go slow.
Yeah, and now we're going to be heading to El Dorado State Park in Kansas, and I read it is the largest state park in all of Kansas. So we're looking forward to our stay down there, and hopefully it's as peaceful as this. But
Right.
It's going to be extremely hot when we get there.
Good thing we got full hookups.
Yeah, it's saying right now that it's a high of 94 today and 91 tomorrow. So I said we'll be limiting our outdoor activities, but it doesn't look like there's much hiking there anyways.
Right, but we now have a 4-hour drive, so it's about 9:30 or so. We're gonna take off.
All right, let's hit the road. Narrow, bumpy side roads
Windy, hilly.
are never fun in a big rig. But like Joel said before leaving, just go slow and take your time.
At the end of the street, turn right.
And when you're as big as us, other people get out of our way.
Well, luckily it's not like it's a major highway, so far there's been no traffic.
Yep. So let's get on the interstate and drive through Kansas City. That's next. Fun. We're gonna miss rush hour.
Hopefully.
Good morning, actually
morning.
almost afternoon, guys. We are at Wallace State Park in Missouri, and we are gonna hit the hiking trail.
And Maya's excited.
Maya has not been on a hike in a few days. Obviously we take her for walks, but this is actually a hiking trail. Dogs are allowed on leash, so we're gonna go check it out.
And she's excited. Another travel day for us.
Yes. So it is, let's see, it's 8:48 and our goal is to be leaving by 10 o'clock. So we're doing great.
First time for everything.
But this Kansas State Park is very nice. There's not a lot to do here, no hiking, which we really love. There is a lake nearby if you're a fisherman, but there's no, like I said, hiking trails. There is sidewalks that you can follow throughout the park. Maya really enjoyed them. Joel would have more, however he pulled his calf muscle again, so he's down for the count for hiking for a bit, so we're going to have him rest up for the next couple of days. So,
and where we're going has a hot tub, so that should help.
Yeah, so we're heading to Oklahoma City.
To Twin Fountains RV Park.
So we're looking forward to that, and hitting the road here as we head and make our way to our big final destination. So let's hit the road. Anything else about this park? It's very peaceful at night,
Yeah,
I'd have
it's
to
very
say.
peaceful. Yep. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere and off the beaten path, so it's pretty quiet.
Yeah, so all right, let's hit the road. So we're on the Kansas City Turnpike, and unfortunately we have to stop and get a ticket because our Easy Pass doesn't work for the turnpike here in Kansas. But as we've been driving, we're seeing that they're actually putting in automated ones, so hopefully the Easy Pass will work eventually. But this or whatever, you take one, and then when you get to the next location, get your credit card out, use your credit card. It's easier than trying to insert money into the actual machine with the dollar bills or anything.
Yeah, because it really didn't even tell us how much we owe.
No, the last time we had it, they didn't tell us how much we owed, so the credit card was just easier, and it ended up being $9.25 for us from Kansas City to getting off here at the state park in El Dorado, and now we're going to El Dorado all the way down to the state line on this, I believe. So we'll find out how much that is when we get there and after we get billed. Wasn't that fun? All right, let's hit the road.
Hello. Morning.
$11. Need a receipt?
I do not.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Where you headed?
We're headed
Today to Oklahoma City. But,
All the way?
yeah, but we're ultimately headed to the Albuquerque Balloon Festival in early October. So
Have you been yet?
no, we've never been. So that's what everybody says. It's one.
Gotta go.
We're gonna give it a shot.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you very much.
Bye.
You.
See ya.
Well, that's got to be the friendliest tall guy I've ever met.
It's weird that there's actually someone in there.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed our RV travels through Missouri and Kansas. On next week's video, we'll be exploring a city that was not even on our radar. And I have to tell you, Oklahoma City should be on yours. There's so much to do and see, and we share it all. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you did not. And don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you get notified when our next video is out. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you out on the road.